He's a human being. He did a few things probably he regrets. He's no child molester.
Standing by his side tonight, Greg Kelley's lawyer talks to KVUE about the search warrants that could affect his path to freedom.
The Night Beat's Chris Betts has been breaking down this newly released information. She joins us now in the newsroom. Chris?
Hey, Mike and Quita. This new evidence coming to light just as a judge has to decide whether or not to release Kelley on bond in a child sexual assault case. Now, I spoke to Kelley's lawyer, Keith Hampton, just a few hours ago. He told me he's not worried about this information released in the search warrants today. In those search warrants, Texas Ranger Cody Mitchell says his investigation of Greg's phone showed Greg had started looking at porn sites right around the time of the child's assault, saying, quote, not only was it just 22 days before the outcry and within the window of opportunity for the crime, it marked the beginning of a change in Kelley's normal habits, sexual patterns, and sexual interests. The ranger also wrote the frequency and type of porn that Kelley was watching was, quote, consistent with the pattern seen with registered sex offenders who are about to offend or with someone who has rapidly generated an addiction to internet pornography. Greg's lawyer says that they knew Greg had looked at porn, but he claims it's not anything out of the ordinary for a teenage boy. What did surprise Hampton in these search warrants is the ranger's statement that Greg indicated in his deleted messages that he spent hours alone with the children at the in-home daycare. All along, Hampton has said that is simply not true.
I can see a bored teenager saying something like, man, I've been with these kids for hours, and it's just hyperbole.
The ranger indicates that there may be a deleted selfie with Greg and the victim. His lawyer states that the only photo he has seen with the child also includes his girlfriend, Gabri. As far as the deleted messages indicating sexual encounters, Hampton says that Greg knew the people he was messaging and that they were not strangers that he had met from the adult website, Adult Friend Finder.
Those are from people that he knows well and they know him well. It's not a stranger. It is completely innocuous and unsurprising to anybody who's ever had a high school experience.
A Williamson County District Attorney Sean Dick told me that they are also aware of the most of the information in the search warrant. They said they knew weeks ago. He also said that the sites that Greg were looking at were not child pornography or, in his words, very deviant. But that's why they cannot rule out Greg. Both parties submit their information to the judge tomorrow, and Hampton expects the judge to review them and make a decision by next week. The best case, his lawyer says, is that she releases him on bond. The worst case, she denies on all grounds. Mike, Quita.